Where are you? YouTube friends, hello and welcome back to Phasmophobia, of all things. It has been a very good long minute, I guess, since the last time I've played. There is the Exposition update that was released just a little while ago that adds new ghosts, new equipment, one new piece of equipment, which will indicate one new piece of evidence, and lots of changes to, I believe, ghost hunting behavior as well as player mechanics. So I'm very excited to get back into it. I really enjoyed it when it came out. It was due for some quality of life changes as well as new ghosts, of course. I can't wait to get back into it. Let's remind myself just how good of a hunter I was. Not that good. Oh, the memories. The precious memories. Oh. Wow, I was always hunting for those dang ghost bones. Which house is that? Can I can I recall it well enough? No. Oh wow. Is this the same ghost? Yeah, it's the same ghost, or at least the same house. Ah, okay. Well, friends, here we go. And actually, before we start, a basket for good luck. Okay. Dunk it. Yeah! All right. Yattaze. Okay, let's get back into it. We shall look at the item store. The dots projector is the new equipment that will produce evidence, I believe. I already own two. I already have all of this other miscellaneous. I also appreciate the fact that they did separate the equipment. Yeah, it's been a good while. 141. Okay. Oh, they added, or this looks different. Somehow this looks different, I know for sure. Let's go to bridge view. Let's start at amateur. Because, oh, and I do appreciate this setup. It's a lot nicer. Let's get to it. Let's see what I can, let's see what I remember. We are starting on amateur difficulty. Okay.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Ooh,
accordingly before starting the
scan
investigation.
lines.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
Okay. What else is there?
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Sure, bring me back for the first time after a decent retirement, and I get the hard job. Fine. Okay, as usual, discover what type of ghost we are dealing with. Find evidence with EMF reader, blow out a candle, well, the ghost to blow out a candle, and capture a photo. It is Susan Miller. Okay. Now. Oh, what's this? Oh, they changed the salt. Oh, and they moved that's not wow. Okay, they they also did some rearranging. Oh, the EMF readers look much better actually. Is this supposed to be the camera? No. Okay, so those are the video cameras. This is what? Maybe the dot projector thing. That's the spirit book, I assume. Quite the level of detail. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Well done, Kinetic Games. Okay. All right, let's not get too distracted. What that means, though, how do I tell the difference between a regular flashlight and a strong flashlight? Is this a strong or a regular? Uh, oh, okay. Oh, and holding it a different way too. That's interesting. Does it do anything else? No. Okay. L thermometer and laybook, and let's not forget the key. Okay. Here we go. Fresh off retirement, I can't wait to get back to work. Oh, and the yes, there is an improvement to the sprinting, but it is timed I believed, a time type of sprint where your character will run out of breath. They're as out of shape as I am in real life. So, okay, here we go. All right. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Oh, wow. Such a bright screen. Okay. I heard noises. I heard noises. From where? Okay. I appreciate the audio clue that your characters run out of breath. It's a really nice touch. Oh, wait. I have to imagine you're upstairs. That door was already open. Are you in the bathroom? No? Oh. Hmm. Uh-huh. Nope. Okay. This bathroom. Interesting. Where are you? Oh no, that was misleading. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Shuffling to and fro here. Let's just leave you there. We will eventually make that estimate. Okay. A very active ghost, which is going to be fun, but also I can't seem to pinpoint its location. Okay. EMF reader, a candle, and a photo. Okay. Actually, let's first set up the camera. This looks really cool. How do I... Is it still the same? Okay, good. EMF reader, and then we'll take this with me. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. Okay. So there is a limit to sprinting now. Anything out of place here? No. Okay. Any writing? No. We'll deposit that there, and then does it... How do I know if it's turned on, actually? Oh. I can't tell. Okay. Is this a red herring type of issue where I've been led to the wrong part of the house? Susan, can you give me a sign? Okay, let's... Oh, I'm forgetting controls. Switch item. There we go. Okay. Susan, can you give me a sign? Oh, a bone. How did I not see that? Alright, I get it. You're here. Okay. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. Okay. I think she's here. Okay. Drop it. Okay. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard that. Since I've heard those sounds. Okay. Is this a good enough angle for you? I hope. Writing? Nothing? Okay. Phew, that was a lot of activity. Okay. Yep. Just below hunting. And sanity is still under control. I did get EMF reading. Can I switch this now? Okay. Susan, give me some activity. if you can hear me somehow through the video camera. Nothing. Okay. Oh, we have time. May I? What else? I'd like to test this dot matrix thing, actually. Not dot matrix. No, it's dot something. Okay. Um, oh, gosh, it's been a while. Okay, let's do that. We will take one of these candelabras. Light it? Can I yet? Actually, let's not. I somehow remember that that's not a good idea. We will light and then relinquish it simultaneously. I don't think she's happy. Okay. I did... Oh, freezing temperatures. Yes, I did see my breath for a second, and there was ghostwriting, so I should probably start doing that as well. Okay. Freezing temperatures. No. Oh, this way. Okay. And ghostwriting. Revenant, Shade, Demon. Okay. Demon, with my luck. So I need to find fingerprints, which I think I will probably find. Ghost orb, which I did not see. And what was the third thing? Revenant Shade, right. A shade. Doesn't feel like it was shy, so I don't think that's the case. Okay. Okay. Well, I can... Oh, you turned on the light. Susan! Let's pop some pills. Just in case. And we shall... Blow out the candle yet? No. I would like to have the... Here it is. Camera. And... What else do I have? Oh. Thank you. This. The crucifix looks a bit different too, somehow. Okay. Oh, ooh. Wow, what quality. Okay. Okay. What attention to detail too. Oh, and the bone. Okay. Now don't mess with the light again. Please. Oh, you know what? While I'm there, I might as well. Susan, are you here? Oh. Susan Miller, are you here? Can you show yourself, please? Susan? That's okay. We'll give her time. I love the detail on the camera. That is really nice. Really well done. Okay. Speaking of which, how are the pictures? Interaction, good. Dirty water, good. Bone, good. Okay. That still didn't confirm anything. I don't think I'll be getting any spirit orbs, to be honest. Unless it's harder to see. Oh, wait, did the candle go out? Yes! Okay, excellent. Alright, we just need a photo, which is the last thing I want to do. But also... Oh! What? Where is... Wait. Am I not seeing it? Where? Which one's the UV light? Is this a UV light? No. Come on, James. Okay. Are you a UV light? Yes! Okay, good. Very good. What is sanity looking like? Okay, good. Not safe, but good. Was fingerprints one of the... evidences. That will confirm demon. Okay. She was making lots of noise all over the place, manipulating quite a bit of objects. I have to imagine that there are fingerprints somewhere. Okay. How do I... Oh, yeah, yep. Yes. Will this still work? We'll find out. The camera can still only hold 5 photos. Okay. Did the fingerprints picture count? It does! Great, okay. Trick for everyone, by the way. That's... But also, fingerprints. Demon. Alright. How excited am I that it's a demon for my first hunt back from retirement. I should probably try to find a Ouija board, by the way. That would be an interesting something to do. Okay, I still need a picture. Is this the UV? Yes. Thank you. I needed the camera, right? And the crucifix. Meanwhile, I did want to try to find a Ouija board. Actually, I have pretty much scoured everywhere except the basement. Is it worth going to the basement to find a Ouija board at this point? Do I need a key? I do not. Great. Ouija? Ouija? No. Sorry, friends, that sound was really close. Okay. Oh, the photos are still here, yes. Any new... Where's the circuit? Why don't I remember? Is it in the garage? Is it in here? No. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ouija? Ouija? No? Nada? Okay. Alright. I think I've resigned from trying to find that. Although I didn't really look in here. Did I? No. Okay, nothing. Nada. Okay. Alright, Susan, do me a favor. I just want a picture. Susan Miller, I would like a photo, please. Okay. Susan? Susan Miller? Oh, you're making it awfully cold in here. I don't like it. Actually, I prefer cold over heat anyway. I'm not complaining. Susan? Susan Miller. May I have a photo? I know it's an awfully private room to take a photo in. I apologize. Susan Miller. Is that your name? Oh dear. Oh, all the tension is back. I remember now that it's flashbacks. The stress flashbacks. Okay. Susan Miller. Give me a sign. Susan Miller, appear. Susan, are you here? Susan, where are you? Susan, show yourself, please. You know what? Let's not worry about that last objective. This was a warm-up. This was a reminder. Okay. I did identify the evidence. I discovered the ghost type. Alright, let's leave it there. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for your time. Susan Miller. It is your name. Susan. Susan. Why were you so shy all of a sudden? What have you got? Demon. Cool. Okay. I do remember how to play. Alright. Okay. Willow Street, that's the new house, right? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it all. There we go. Oh, that's so much nicer just to click on one button. I was missing something, but I don't remember what it was. I mean, I didn't use it, so maybe it wasn't that important. Okay.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Alright. Identify the ghost, motion sensor, witness an event, and EMF reader. It is Mary Clark. Okay. Mary, I'm on my way to see you. Willow Street. If I could pick one of these residences to live in, it would be Willow Street. It's a very simplistic floor plan, not a lot of noise or... oh no, that's 17. Not a lot of excess. The design is relatively simplistic. I can't complain. Yeah, I would live here. Ghost or no ghost. Okay. Bone. Okay. Inconclusive. It's gonna be in the basement, isn't it? Ouija? Ouija board? No. Hello, bunny. Hey. Miss you. No. Here we descend. Say what? Ah, don't mind if I do. We're gonna pin that room as a possibility. Although I'm certain that we won't have to search much further. Anything here? Ouija board? Yes! Oh. Okay, well I don't need you anymore right now. While I'm around though, let's just relieve myself of that. Okay. Alright. Who's ready for a game? Oh, the stairs are so nice. Okay. Do I remember how to do this? I sure do. But before we do, sanity is 95%. Let's grab... I wonder if this still... That's not the EMF reader. Where is it now? This colorful one. I love that change. That's very nice to look at. Very visually pleasing. Problem is, it's still not too distinct from the gray that was the previous setup. Okay. Where are you? You all saw that. That was a 5. Okay. More importantly, though... Actually, that was pretty important, but also, of curiosity, what impact did that have? And that did have an impact. So it's not a demon, but an EMF 5 already is promising. Oh, that does mean I left the book in the wrong room. Darn it. Okay, well, I don't think I'll still need that, but Mm, gosh, okay. What do I do? What do I do? Where's the spirit box? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I would like this, please. We'll affix it to here and then just give me that. Okay. Right. How then? Okay, so the video camera, how can I tell if it's in use? Or what's... it does show recording. I guess that's... Yeah, the timer's running. I assume that means it's recording. In here then, are you? Okay. Where are you? That is like the oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Well done, but also that was horrible. uh Yikes. Okay. No. No, I don't like that. No. I love it, but I don't like it. Wow. I think I had spirit box as an evidence. I'm not sure. Wow. That was horrendously macabre. Okay. A spirit or a wraith. Okay. Wraith. We need the dots projector. Interesting. And a spirit would be ghostwriting, which I have a book down already. So let's bring in this buddy. And I also, yeah. What is my sanity at? I wouldn't be surprised if it's, yeah, okay. Wow. That was really cool, actually, the effect of the spirit book, the spirit box. That was really cool. Also, I'm very excited to try out this dot matrix thing. The, is it a spectrograph? I should look up what it is, actually. Okay. So I guess I affix it to the wall. Writing? Yes. Ooh. And then, wow. Okay. No, just to be safe. It's like the door is right there, but it still feels like it's miles away. Okay. 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 Detect with a motion sensor. Oh, right, yeah. I should have set up the motion sensor while... Which one's a motion sensor? Is it you? Or is... Oh, good question. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll figure that out shortly. But anyway, what's... let's replenish. Let's restock. That was... I'm still trying to recover from the whatchamacallit. Oh, the detail and everything is fantastic. This was definitely a labor of love. Much appreciated to you developers. Developer. Okay. Thank you. That's cool. Although I'm afraid to see what it will reveal, or how it will reveal. Okay. It hurts. Okay. Right there. So a spirit, by the way, because I did have some ghost writing. There's a lovely picture of it right there. No activity. What does a spirit require for provocation? Using smudge sticks will stop it attacking for a long period of time. I don't think, though, that it'll be a good idea to smudge it if I'm trying to get activity. Has it moved yet? Come on. I wonder if I have the dot matrix set up correctly. If that's how it's supposed to look. Come to think of it, what if the highlighted part of the map is in relation to the dot? No, it can't be. It can't be. It's not even a wide net, a wide area of effect, a wide AoE. But there's still no activity. Come on, Mary. Mary, I only need that one thing, please. Walk through it. Come on, Mary. Mary Clark? Mrs. Clark. Mrs. Clark. Alright. I didn't want to do this. What didn't I want to do? Oh yeah, let's just take the crucifix. I'll just see if I can instigate motion. Mary Clark. Did I press the right thing? Mary Clark. Door. Mary Clark. Give it up for Mary Clark. Mary, are you in here? Oh. Mary, are you in here? Did it set off the motion sensor already? Hopefully. No. Am I certain that I have the right room now that I think about it? Maybe it's supposed to be. It did say the right room. If you were going down the stairs, it would look like it's on the right side. I'm not sure that I do have it. Yeah, because I guess based on the map, that would technically be the right side of the that's the right storage room. I don't know. I did get some evidence from that room, so I don't think I'm wrong. You know what? Did I already identify spirit? Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Let's leave it there. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for your time. I also appreciated that I didn't have to see her in this one. Spirit, yay! Okay,
I've got some jobs
cool.
ready for you.
Okay. I don't think there was the addition of new maps. Oh, that's Ridge View again, sure. Let's bump it up slightly to intermediate. I'm not sure I feel fully equipped to handle it by myself yet. Okay, ready and go.
Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Okay, motion sensor, EMF reader, smudge sticks for one Steven Anderson. Okay, Steven, I'm ready for you. I hope you are ready for me. Why are there no windows on this side of the house? There's the bedroom. Oh, the bedroom's on the, well, oh, fine. Who am I to argue with architecture? Okay. I heard something. Where? From where? Who? How? Is that? Okay. Ah! Again. Okay. Oh, is that a bone? Yes. Okay, cool. Something about the RNG for this house always seems to give me that bathroom. I rarely have to, I've rarely ever hunted ghosts in any other rooms in that house. Which makes it easy for me, I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, these cameras are really cool. Okay, and tripod. I still can't tell if that's, I mean, it is, yeah, I guess it's recording. Does that mean no? Yeah. Ghostwriting? Oh no, just my imagination. Okay. Oh no, what if that's a sound sensor that I installed? Oh no. So this is the motion sensor. Wow, okay, it's certainly evolved. Okay. EMF reader, might as well try to get those out of the way. Sanity is a nice crispy 90. So I have been picking up the wrong equipment. Oh no. It's gonna make it really hard to distinguish, for initial plays at least, until I get back into the rhythm of it, I guess. Okay. Did you write now? No. Oh. Okay, EMF 5. I'd also appreciate that they dialed down the ambient noise in the house. It felt a bit obstructive, especially when you're trying to listen to evidence, or rather, the ghosts activating things around the house. It's a little bit better. Okay, so that is a motion sensor. Okay. Or am I just assuming? Because nothing else looks like a machine of that type. Okay. Anyway, also, evidence EMF 5. Can I see any activity in here? Oh, come on. Give me an orb. Come on, an orb. One orb. Just one. Just one. One. Orb. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Spirit box. I'm very reluctant about that after the previous experience. And UV light. Actually, that's a safe thing to do. That's not a provocative. That's not a instigating type of collection. That's a bit of a safer equipment to use. Alright. I heard you touching things all over the place. I'm sure you have fingerprints somewhere. Writing? Oh, that's me. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Let me just gather my thoughts in here for a second. Oh wow, okay. That's really cool that it picks up the pencil now to scribe its sinister message. I'm not seeing any fingerprints. You know what that means. Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Interesting. Anything anywhere? No? Okay. Well. Huh. Active but shy. Very clean ghost. It's not leaving any evidence. Also doesn't want to talk. I did trigger the oh. Oh, okay, cool. There is activity. Fine. Now there's activity when I leave. Is that it? You needed me to leave? Okay, that's still... that didn't give me anything. Nothing substantial. What have I not done? The dot matrix. Okay. UV I've tried, camera, so on, so on, so on. Okay. What's the sanity looking like? 83. I'm certain I'm missing something. That's a lot of evidence that I did not get, which statistically seems impossible. Okay. Oh, that is really cool. Oh! Let me test that. Is that freezing breath? Okay. How do I should have studied this all before playing the game, but I guess that's the way to get back into it. How do I determine dot matrix evidence? What am I looking for? How does that work? Oh, as a matter of fact, also ghostwriting. So spirit, shade, myling. Okay. Myling is a very vocal and active ghost. They are rumored to be quiet when hunting their prey. Unique strengths. A myling is known to be quieter when hunting. Weaknesses. Mylings more frequently make paranormal sounds. Hmm. It's ironic to me that they are vocal, yet they don't speak to the spirit box much. A shade, oh yeah, shade is one of the choices. Spirit was also a choice. EMF, ghostwriting, spirit box. It did not answer the spirit box, so I guess I'm just looking for the dot matrix evidence, but how do I prove that? Where is it? A laser grid of light that can reveal the silhouette of a ghost. Okay. How do I... How can I look for it? Oh, you turn on the light. You... Oh, goodness, okay. I guess it doesn't have to be in the dark to get evidence. But then what am I looking for? Hmm. Hmm. Is there coffee in there? No. Maybe I don't have it installed correctly, or maybe I just have to install it a different way. Oh, and I have to do smudge sticks, right. Oh. Anything? No. Let me leave that there and we'll just smudge the area. As a matter of fact, smudging will, if it is susceptible to it, it will prevent our friend from wandering around too much. Might be able to keep him still. Him, Stephen, right? Unless he chooses to identify otherwise, which is, I respect that too. That's so eerie. Okay. That is so eerie and cool. But how do I look for anything? Uh-oh, lights off. Let's just sprint out of here. Okay. Now, hopefully that will inhibit any further movement from Steven. And we can draw some evidence of... I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm not even sure I have it set up correctly. Maybe he's behind the door, and that's that's why I'm not catching it. Okay, I smudged it, so that's something. Okay, let's reevaluate. So, EMF 5 ghostwriting, spirit, shade, or myling. Spirit, shade, or myling. So a spirit would give me spirit box. I do not have that. I didn't get it anyway. A shade would give me freezing temperatures. Oh, did I not see my breath? Hmm. And a myling would give me fingerprints, which I didn't. I think it's a shade. Okay. Power of desperate deductive reasoning. Okay. Alright, Steven. Steven Anderson, it's been fun. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Okay. It was a shade, yes! Okay. Yay! Desperate deductive reasoning worked. Desperate deduction work. Okay. Well, to celebrate that, let me see if I can sink a basketball. Okay. And... dunk it! No. Let's try that again. Okay. Hmm. I know physics. Yes! Oh, wow! Wow. Okay, I feel like I did not deserve that one. That felt like cheating, but okay. Let's take a look at the photos. Uh, am I allowed to take the flashlight now? Because it's awfully dark over there. No? Okay, well, let's just take a peruse through what I was able to obtain. There's the spirit writing. Ooh, okay. Alright, the dirty water. That was the bone. Oh, I remember that bone. This more writing. The Ouija board. And this was the supposed fingerprints, which it still works, interestingly enough. Okay, let's leave it on this scene, and I think I will leave it there. Viewers, friends, thank you so much for watching me get back into Phasmophobia. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait to play some more of it. It's a blast every time I get back into it. All of the tension that really obstructs you from the deductive part of the game. It's a blast. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I can't wait to get back into it, and I hope you'll join me. Thanks for watching.